I'm here with Karina and Brianna, and they're going to tell me their experience at the summer camp. So first, I'm going to start with Karina. Karina, what is your favorite thing about the summer camp, and why did you join?
I really like all the activities that they let you do and the places that they let you go and everything that you learn. I love going home and telling my family about it. And I joined because Brianna and I came to the summer camp last year, and we had loads of fun, so we wanted to come back and do it again this year.
And Brianna, what is your favorite thing, and why did you join the summer camp?
I love that we can use experiences about how to save people, because I have a 2-year-old sister at home, and there's so many warnings about how to save her if she does something, and it was just a ton of fun. The following past year that we had done it, I couldn't wait to do it again.
Karina, what do you think is the hardest thing that you've done so far at the summer camp?
The hardest thing I would think would be we get to go in the smoke room and it's pitch black, and this year they added smoke, so it's even harder, and you have to go find the victim, if it was in a real fire. I think that's the hardest. You don't really know what to do, and then you have to you have to pretend like you're a fireman, so you have to have the training.
Brianna, what's the hardest thing that you've learned?
I would definitely have to agree the smoke room, because there is smoke and it's pitch black, and there was a fake fire this year, so it was a ton of fun, but it was really hard because you have to stay on the wall on your knees, right hand search all the way until you find the victim, and the victim is very heavy, so we have to drag him out and find the door. So it's really fun but very challenging at the same time.
I'm here with Tyler and Nathan, and they're going to tell me about their experience at the summer camp. Tyler, what was your favorite thing here, and what made you want to join the summer camp?
So my favorite thing here was the smoke maze, because it was hard and something different and fun to do. And I wanted to join this summer camp to have fun and do things I've never experienced before.
But what's been your hardest experience so far?
Probably the smoke maze, but that's what makes it fun.
All right, and Nathan, what was your favorite experience, and what made you want to join the summer camp?
My favorite experience was also the smoke maze. It was fun because it was a hard challenge, made you actually experience what firefighters feel and do every day. I joined because you get to learn what firefighters do, and it's something new. It's really fun to try.
I'm here joined with
Christopher Silva.
And Christopher, what motivated you to come to the summer camp?
When I was a little kid, I've always wanted to be a firefighter so I could help save people and kiss babies and shake hands.
I'm here with
Brandon.
Rose. And Brandon and Rose, what motivated you guys to come to the summer camp?
I was really just excited to do what they had planned for us. A lot of neat things.
One of my biggest passions is to help people and help the public, so I thought what better way to do that than to really get hands-on and see what they really do, behind the scenes. So.
And have you guys been coming to the summer camp since you were younger?
Yeah, I think I'm on year 5 now.
No, not for me. I've previously been working with law enforcement, so the Sonoma County Sheriff's Office just had their academy a few weeks ago, so I was a part of that, and I've been doing that for a while. So this is my first time with the Fire Academy.
And since you've been coming here for 5 years, when you first started when you were younger, was it different to what it is today?
Yeah, I was in the younger camp, so we didn't get to experience as much. We didn't get to do the rappelling, but it was still a blast. I mean, we had everyone come out and show us the equipment. It was great.
Being in the camp, did you guys want to pursue a career in being a firefighter?
Not necessarily, but I really just wanted to see what it was all about. I mean, it's definitely an option.
For me, yes, my plan is to either go law enforcement or paramedic EMT. My plan is to go into school for the EMT side because it's a little longer than law enforcement, and then hopefully get hired on with Apopka or the Sonoma Sheriff's Office. So.
And being in the summer camp, what do you guys feel was the most life-changing experience or the most impactful experience that you've had?
Learning how hard they actually work and how much they risk their lives to help us out, it really changes your perspective.
Kind of go along what he said is you really see how their brains are working behind the scenes, and they're like, man, I have to put my life on the line for these people to save them. And someone told us, they were straight up, they're like, if I had to take a bullet to take someone's life, I would do it, or I'd run into that fire to save someone's life over mine. So it's just really cool to see that perspective and see how their drive is. So it's super cool.
Great. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. I'm here joined with Lieutenant Maynard. Lieutenant Maynard, first question, what did you want to be when you were a little kid?
I think I wanted to be a fireman when I was a little kid.
So ever since you were little, you had that aspiration to always be a firefighter, and did you ever think you'd be running a summer camp?
I did not, honestly. I didn't think that I'd be in this spot right now.
When you first started the summer camp, or when things first started, how much did it change? What was the structure like before?
When we first started the camp, it was was 2 weeks, and it was a week that we did like 1 day fire, 1 day police, 1 day fire, 1 day police, and then it's progressed ever since to go for elementary and middle school kids, and we do 1 full week for each age group, and then the high school age kids we split between 1 week of police and 1 week of fire.
And what has been your favorite thing about teaching these kids about being a firefighter?
I think my favorite thing about teaching these kids to be a firefighter is actually seeing some of these kids grow up and become firefighters with us. You met William the other day, and he's a firefighter with us, and he started in these camps. So it's a real great return to see these kids come back every year, but also become firefighters here in Apopka.
Lastly, what is the biggest piece of advice you would give your campers who are wanting to pursue a career in being a firefighter?
I think the biggest piece of advice would be to never give up. There's always going to be a challenge you're going to face in your life, and you never want to hit that obstacle and give up. We try to challenge the campers throughout the week, letting them know that there are things that are going to be more difficult than others, but to not give up and to at least make an attempt. So I think seeing something through to the end and at least giving it a try to make sure that you're able to do that.
Well, thank you so much for having me and letting me try out all these activities. It was so much fun, and it was definitely a learning experience to hear about other stories.
Thank you very much for coming out. We appreciate you guys coming here.